Hello there. Ba-ba-ba-da-da. Welcome back to another stream with Red Deer. My name is Red Deer. Hello, hello, hello. Today we're playing more Kenshi. So far we were attacked by, we were gathering some money, or gathering resources to sell for a lot of money, and then we were attacked by potential slavers, but they wanted my money. The game glitched out and forced me to give them my money, and then I tried to clobber one of the sides of their heads. The sides of one of the gang members' heads, and they started fighting, and it pissed off the guards of the city. And long story short, I sold all their stuff, and now I'm part of the shinobi people. Now I'm training. It's going very slow. The world is passing me by, minute after minute. Yep. Yep. You learn to enjoy a piece like this when there's nothing happening. Because in a game like this, the very next conflict you get into could be the reason your 16-hour playthrough comes to an end. Sorry. My tongue's falling behind my brain. I forgot to warm up my voice beforehand. Wah. Alright. So I just came upon this city. Well, okay, not sure. Came upon this city a couple of weeks ago, only to find that it is in ruin. She didn't have any money. Well, she didn't have very much money. She had no food, so she had no choice but to stick around this desolate place. She doesn't have any memories of her past. When they asked her what her name was, she said she wasn't sure. He said, "You're not sure?" And then bam, that was her name. Nottsshore. Not sure. She is significantly shorter than everyone else, but just as strong, just as mighty. But, unfortunately, just as stupid. She has no grand ambitions other than to survive. And to make sure that if she can't outrun her opponent, she can at least last long enough to find an opening to run. Do-do-do-do-do. Hmm. I'm training assassination, but I have no idea when I'll ever use it. My stealth isn't exactly all that great. Weapon indoor penalty. Eee. Oh, because she's using this one. It's not the correct weapon to use indoors. You gotta use the other one. I was tempted to download the unofficial patch mod, but it's just a collection of quality of life mods. And then I'd have to remanage all the mods I already do have downloaded, and I didn't really want to do that. My lower back is killing me. Maybe I slept wrong? Oh, that's a funny thing too. Let me tell you a story. Okay, so a couple days ago, I was buying new bed sheets for my bed. And I found some really, really, really cheap ones on Amazon. Quality ones that were on sale. So I pick them up, I buy them. They come in, I think, okay, I'm gonna give them a wash. Next time I change my bed sheets, I'm gonna use these new ones. I'm gonna use the new ones after I wash them. So I wash them, take the old ones off, wash those, and I go to put the new ones on. Well, they don't fit. Fitted sheets too small. And I think, oh my God, what did I do? You know why they don't fit? I bought bed sheets for a full-sized bed. I look at the size of my bed and I think, Red, your bed is queen-sized. I bought sheets that were too small. But I already have sheets that I bought that are queen-sized. So how could I forget the size of my own bed? I ask you. It's too late to return them. I threw away all the packaging and the return window's passed. I had these little pockets on the fitted sheet too, so you can stick things in them. Don't know what good those will do you, but hey, they were cool. Nice navy blue polyester sheets. Oh well. I'll live. And now let's work assassination a little. And then we gotta go out. We gotta go back out. Hit the mines. Well, the copper deposit in front of the. This isn't really a city anymore. It's a place with walls. Alright. We'll level up the athletics by running as fast as we can. She's not very fast yet. Hoping to change that. It's very important that she's fast. So we'll have her run a lot. Alright, put the helmet back on. It'll provide some shade from the sun. It is 6 in the morning. She's got food in her bag. Some food, so she won't go hungry. Probably. Not a lot of trade routes here. Is that? Hold on. There's actually one that goes alongside the bar over here. There's a massive copper resource over here. Almost. I spent all my money on that membership. All right, I'm going to step aside, and I'm going to turn the fan down. I'll be in the room. I'm going to go turn my fan. It doesn't need to be on 3. There. It just needs to blow the air around so I don't burst into flames. There. That's better. That's also why I don't have a 360 mic. I have a binaural mic. So you can talk in the front and it picks up sound in the back. Like this. I don't really know why it does why you need it to pick up sound from the back, but I guess so the sound can go through the microphone and not get trapped inside of it. I don't know. I'm not a science whiz. Oh, what's this? Oh, caught my phone doing something weird. Had like 4 weird shapes in the notification. I mean, in the notification tab, and as soon as I tried to look at it, it went away. I have autosave set to 6.5 minutes. There we are. Again. Gotta do more. I'd like to get strength up to 10 today, if at all possible. If at all possible. Turned on my USB fan in the back. Back to work, you. So it really is just a metal stick she put tape on the end of. Excuse me. Ba-ba-dum. Ba-ba-dum. All right, we'll take this. I'm going to head to the larger deposit that's closer to the bar over here. I took off her boots because I thought maybe that was slowing her down. Nope. She's just not very fast. Stealth effect. Everything goes down. But it protects her legs. Heavy-duty armor commonly worn by government-owned samurai. Alright. Some sort of crude helmet patched together out of scraps of plate with added spikes for intimidation. Guaranteed to be strapped to a bandit of some kind. This armor is nice and light without hampering mobility. It will protect your heart and that's it. It's designed to be worn over chain or leather armor as an extra layer of protection, although most people don't for some reason. Probably because they can't afford any. Salvaged rags, straps, and plates pulled together by a decent craftsman has made this monstrosity. Commonly found on wanderers and bandits, it shouldn't be underestimated. So it's not terrible protection. Doom. Oh, it's an earthquake. Woo! Yeah. Let's get one more. Actually, no. Let's go over here to sell our wares, while also hurrying up and training our strength. I hope it goes up to 7 by the time we get there. Strength increases our carrying capacity. I think. Yep. Hello. Do you have any shirts? I need a shirt. Please. Mid-grade salvage. Standard katana, one of the fastest, lightest weapons around. Rely on skill and dexterity rather than brute strength. Quality is more important than it is with other types of blade, so they tend to be more expensive. Katana polearm hybrid that mitigates the disadvantages of using a naginata. Still too long to be comfortable indoors. And this is what I've been using, except better. Alright, refitted blade, refitted blade. Never mind. It's the same thing. Should I pick a fight with the wildlife? These guys look tough. Oh. It's another deposit over here. I'll stick to this one, though, since it's closer to safety. I need food. I'll take that. Thank you, thank you. No reason to go to sleep. Alrighty. Where did the goats go? That's a lot. Oh. Let's go. Save. We're gonna attack this one. Okay, so they separated. Probably gonna regret this. Oh! Oh! Nice, thank you guys. You have to take its meat so it can't get up. Okay, that wasn't so bad. Performing first aid on myself. Not the goat. So we pick up the goat. Move over here. Make a campfire. It won't let me. Huh. Maybe now? Interesting. See here. Uh, why isn't selection bound? Control Shift F11. Selection. I want to use enter, but I'm hesitant to bind anything to that button. Let's do it anyway. Well, I don't really use the arrow keys. So let's use up instead. Do, do, do. I don't have any number keys. I don't have a number pad. So I have to rebind those. Focus, select character, F. Toggle build mode, confirm build mode. B. Ha. All right. Figured it out. Now I can cook all the meat. Put the goat down. He's weightless. I don't know. He doesn't seem very weightless. Oh. Yummy, yummy in my tummy. Dried meat. Although hive characters and scorchlanders can eat raw meat, it's not as nutritious. It doesn't sell for very much. Dismantle. Strength is now level 7. In Vtubers. I hope they don't mind the dead goat on my back. Just trying to level up my strength. Don't mind me. Don't mind me. I'll give you some of the meat. The rest I need to eat, sorry. You can have the fur. I don't have any means of turning it into leather. Ho ho ho! Off we go. Actually, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna rent a bed. Speed up my healing process. She's not gonna put the goat on the bed, is she? No, lady. Lady, I need you to go to bed. There you go. Oh, you can see up her skirt. Oh. There we go. Now we wait for everything to heal up. So her head is at 98 out of 100. Left leg 96 out of 100. Right leg, however, has taken quite the beating. It's only at 77. Rudy, hello, hello. How are you? I picked a fight with a goat. The goat's right here. I sold his fur and his meat. So it turns out, if you take meat from an animal, the animal can't get back up. Pretty good. How about you? I'm doing okay. I'm doing fine. A little warm today. There was a heat warning for today and tomorrow. Possibly the rest of the week. But other than that, I'm good. Fighting a goat? I fought a goat. The goat is here. And I got injured. Almost broke my leg, but these dudes stepped in. Did all the hard work for me. All in all, not bad. There's some more bandits over here. Well, they're not really bandits. And then if you stay in a bed, it accelerates your healing factor. I'm going to pick it back up. I'm going to train my strength. Those guys shouldn't attack me. I'm going to go here just to find out. Oh. Nope. Just kind of got stuck on the building. Pathfinding's a little bit strange. I don't know where the rest of the goats went. Oh well. Back to mining for copper. Ragdoll physics are the best. It's all bloodied. Poor thing. Oh, starting to rot. There are flies all over the body. Ew. Oh, Is that a mutated goat? Yes. Looks like a Cubone from Pokemon. Daisy. It kind of reminds me of that one video showing headless frogs from Chernobyl. I said it's mutated. Ugh. Yeah, I don't really know what happened to this world. It's like a desolate wasteland. I know that we're from a planet that is no longer with us. And then this planet was torn apart by another war. Sometimes at night you can see... Oh, there it is. Yeah, sometimes at night you can see the other planets. The twin moons. I think the small one's a moon and the big one's a planet. We're on the moon of this planet right here. So we're gonna see all kinds of strange shit. Earth is long gone. Hmm. I don't see anything else. No weirdos, nothing. Nothing. Don't tell me we're actually not on Earth, but we're in Tatooine. Well, when we look at the map, everything seems to be just variations of desert. There are some lush lands, like the vein here. But this is like mostly acid rain places. But yeah, basically, yeah. We're on Tatooine. Not completely desolate, but mostly barren. Kind of like New California in Fallout. Or the Mojave Wasteland. I do remember some camps. Or seeing some fireplaces over there somewhere. But a campfire here somewhere. Oh. Hmm. Confirm. There we go. Okay, now we can level up our strength. Oh, hold on. Let me pick the carcass back up. I'm gonna run all the way back to town. Trying to level up my strength to 10. It's gonna be a while, but she'll get there eventually. The goat has started to rot. It's probably gonna disappear soon. So I'm gonna make the most of it. Yeah, thankfully there's only one sun. But we're very close to that sun. That's really eerie. Somehow the sky is still blue despite the obvious lack of moisture. So that must mean we're surrounded by a giant pool of water. If the map is to be believed, all of this is water. Du, du, du. Hmm. There we go. Strength only went up by 1. A new buyer? I'm a regular customer, lady. A new buyer. Generator core. Vital core of any electricity generating machine. Weighs a ton. Blood rum. Fine rare spirit that rich people put on their shelves to impress their friends. Ha ha ha. Building material. Recently stumbled upon a video talking about games immersion. And yeah, it's not about graphics, but how the game can make you feel the situation the game provides. Yes, because freakishly realistic games can take you out of. I mean, can still feel lacking. But this game right here, I really do feel the hopelessness. Despite it looking like a very early Xbox 360 game. Okay, PS2 game. That's also why there's a rise in popularity for indie games. Because there's this, looks like the RuneScape, but made in 2007. Yes, yes. Ooh, food cube. That's a very expensive item. Oh, it's another Brobel. Yeah, because it's just really creative. How many games prevent your success in this day and age? How many games are actively trying to push you to fail again and again and again until you eventually succeed? Other than Dark Souls. There aren't very many of those. Hmm. Yeah, and then last year, the game of the year was Astrobot. It wasn't any of those freakishly realistic looking games. Sure as hell wasn't Dragon Age. It's just a fun little game that looked very, very silly. Well put together, well thought out, creative games. It doesn't even need to push the envelope, it just needs to be fun. Here I am carrying the rotting carcass of a mutated goat around a desolate city, just so I can increase my strength. That way I don't fold in 2 punches. No crossovers. No Mercedes Benz. No Nike shoes. Just a game immersed in its own world. Ba-ba-da. Strength is almost at 10. That way I can carry more stuff. And I can level up athletics. So I can run faster. I think limitations and mortality that makes games immersive. Talk about how your character is just another regular person in this world and not a hero. Precisely. And death means the end of your journey. And you have to start over. Unless you have an older save. Like, death actually means something. I think my ultimate problem with, or where you have to preserve your supplies because you never know what happens if you just freely use them without expecting something bigger. Yes. Yeah. Like, in Oblivion, you have to stock repair hammers in your inventory because your equipment can break down and you don't want your sword to break in the middle of a fight. So in between rounds, you're stocking repair hammers, or you're using your repair hammers to fix your stuff. In this game, you have to always have food in your inventory, just in case, because you don't want to starve. But I think in this game, the only real requirement is food. Everything else is up to you. So I'm just having my character be the best that she can be. Training through the night. Mining and collecting means of purchasing food during the day. Because I know starvation means death. You can't just use it all willy-nilly either. I can't just run in and start fights with everyone like I can in Skyrim. I think, back to what I was trying to say though, that's part of my problem with Skyrim. It dumbs everything down. I feel like I'm effectively immortal after a certain point, where I can just kill everything and nothing can kill me. I can't wait for Sky Oblivion to eventually come out. It's gonna be fun. Whenever it comes out, so maybe sometime next year? I don't really know. Now do some lockpicking. Eight food cube. The whole thing? Whoa, she ate a huge chunk of it. And then later on, when we adventure in dangerous places, we're going to deal with acid rain. Yeah, Sky Oblivion's the only way for us to taste Oblivion remastered but free. Yeah, because we already have... I already have Oblivion and Skyrim. And apparently you need both in order to use the mod. I don't know how that works. I just hope that it does. But since those two games are almost always on sale, it's no big deal. I'm gonna wait for I'm gonna wait for Oblivion Remastered to go on sale before buying it. But if Sky Oblivion comes out first, then I'll play that instead. I heard that all of the developers for Sky Oblivion received Steam keys for Oblivion Remastered for free. Oh wait. Guy bumped into me. Rude. I noticed all of the members of this organization are humans. Nothing wrong with that, just something I noticed. Starting to think. Is there any other races other than human? There is the what are they called? I know they're the Hive, which are basically these long stick figure dudes that are basically bugs. Then there's the skeletons, which are androids, essentially, robotic creatures that don't need to eat or sleep. And then there are the Skell, which are essentially really big humans, typically. And they have like bone armor outside of their flesh. We haven't run into any of them yet. Oh, no, we ran into some Skells. Or I think that's what they're called. Skets. Should be some in the bar. Let me go ahead and run to the bar real quick. Stim. Yeah, this guy right here. See, he's got bone horns. Oh, sorry, she. I noticed her boobs. So her horns and her skeleton, mostly a bony looking face. Yeah, everyone else is human. Oh, except this guy right here. Yeah. Oh, I like how he's bald. Even though he's got horns, he's still bald. That's a nice little touch. She looks like Yoshimitsu from Tekken 5. Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Mm. The armor's kind of cool. Their armor's very cool. These guys are like some kind of mercenary group. Very samurai, but also very primal. Very cool. It almost makes me want to hire their mercenary group, take them somewhere dangerous, watch them all die, just so I can take their cool armor. Almost. I think they're like 200 a day, 2,000 a day. 1,000 cats per day, 2-day minimum. We get looting rights too. Never mind. Hire some bodyguards. 2,000 cats per day. 1 day minimum charge. No refunds. No thanks. And then there's this lady. Everyone underrates the cook. But you know what? Without a good cook, you'll be shitting sideways for the rest of your days. Part of a swordsman's training, a scientist's research. Part of it all is good food. How can you improve without the fuel to nourish the mind and body? So there you go. Hire me. Maybe. How much? 6,000 cats. What do you say? No deal, sorry. Oh my god. That's a lot. And I don't even have a kitchen. Outhouse. Use. There are 2 toilet seats here. It doesn't look like she knows how to use one. What are you doing? That's not how you use an outhouse. What? Silly. Alright, back to work. Wait, hold on. Gotta get back to the coal mines. Or the copper mines. Question is, where is it? Here it is. This is good for the athletic stat. Do-do-do. No, get closer. There you go. Doesn't look like anybody's around. Maybe today I will mine iron instead. Oh, moving back and forth. Just a little bit longer. Uh-oh. Hungry bandits. Hmm. I'm gonna go get their attention, and then I'm gonna run to safety. Yep, it worked. Now they're chasing after me. Hang out by the gate. Want to make sure they can see me. There they go. Right here they come. I'm gonna stand here. All right. Just gonna make sure they don't turn around. There we go. Excellent. I want to make sure I get in on the action. So I'm going to attack. Target. Nice. Bow. Nice. I'm gonna loot. Fine. Oh, I thought they had a shirt. Oh. Still their pants. This person's still alive. Boom. Excuse me. Sorry. Wait, where's the leader? Excuse me. There she is. Yoink. Hey. Classical wooden sandals. Hmm. Nice. Let's do business. Rusting blade. Same as mine. Oh, I keep resting my hand in the wrong spot. Logan? How come this guy has a name? Oh, that's why. He has a shirt. Salvage dragged, straps and plates pulled together by a decent craftsman has made this monstrosity. This armor has plenty of gaps and vulnerabilities, but allows good freedom of movement for its class. Commonly found on wanderers and bandits, but is also favored by duelists. Hey! I like those. I want these. The boots. Sandals. Turban. Provides protection from dust storms. No, give that back. There we go. It's medium armor. Doesn't provide a whole lot of protection. But worth quite a bit of cash. Whee! Let's do business. I feel like the loss of protection in my legs might be worth it because I get a little bit of an athletics effect and a combat speed effect. Nah. Protects against acid. Provides some coverage. Dust storms. Ooh, guardless katana. Oh, I can't afford this though. Would be pretty cool to have though. This guy's still alive. Sorry, pal. It's lights out. Man. Da-da-da-da-da. Do you think any of them got away? Nope. Oh, there's those Japanese sandals. Very nice. Look at that ass. Dear God. What were they eating? Hungry bandit. That's making me hungry. Dear Lord. It's better protection. This provides a protection against acid. This protects my legs better. Especially since I'm wearing boots that don't protect my legs anymore. Medium, light. Melee defense bonus -5. Melee defense bonus +2. Heart protector. This only protects your chest. This provides extra protection to my chest and my stomach, but nothing for my arms. This protects my arms. Gonna keep the turban. Looking good now? Yeah, I look like I actually look competent now. Let's trade. I can't keep it all. $692. Keeps the heat off your head and pads your brains. Often worn by slave traders in this style, and has started to become associated as being part of their uniform. Ah. Alright, so I'll sell these. I don't know if I want to keep this. Because this one comes with some drawbacks. Drawbacks are pretty bad. Melee defense bonus is -5. That's pretty bad. Despite all the protections. Yeah, as it is, my defense is -9. Or -5, -9 because of over encumbrance. Because I got a dude on my back. All right, hold on. I'm gonna put the dude down. Or sorry, the lady. I'm gonna put the lady down. Boom. Alright, so as it is, my defense is -5. That's not good. But I look really cool. Might be worth it because it protects my arms from injury. Hey! Rude. Alright, I think I'll just keep the helmet. I'll swap back and forth. Standard first aid kit. Higher quality. So I don't need this one anymore. Food cube will keep me sustained. I'll sell one piece of that. I'll keep the turban on hand when it storms up. I'll keep everything else. All right. I think once my strength stat goes up, I should be okay. Oh, but I really want the katana. Oh, but I can't afford the katana. That's the problem. Never mind. I'm gonna carry this dude around for a little while. Actually, I think it would be more of a flex to carry the bandit leader. I'll take her pants. Whee! I'm gonna sell her pants. Perfect. I still can't afford it. I only have 4,000 cats. This katana is 4,329. Ugh. Oh, but I get a further defense loss. Oh, that means I'll take extra damage. Well, that's not good. Oh well. I'll be fine, I think. I should be, anyway. Oh. Alright, back to the mines. It's honest work. Not glamorous, but it keeps me fed. Whoa! I think that's the jiggle physics. Not very noticeable until you put armor on like this. And it just moves up and down. Cake. Yeah, it's like for a hungry bandit, she looks pretty well fed. We're gonna be fed for days. This game is excellent. Although it looks like she's starting to rot. It's too late. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Hold on, let me put the body down. More bandits. I'm gonna run away while I still can. Oh no! This is not good. Not good. Not good. It's already a guard outside. Oh, this is bad. Go, go, go. Not good. Oh no! This guy's a stud. Oh, look at him go. I should probably take the chance to get out of here, though. I'm crippled and I can't get up. Oh! Oh my god, I want to be like this guy one day. He attacked 3 times. I think he's fucked. No, he's not fucked. Oh, this guy's fucked. Ooh. Your legs are incapable of supporting you. That guy's the real protagonist. Okay, I'm fine. I'm living. I survived somehow. I almost lost my left leg. Yeah, you can become incapacitated before real death. Oh no. Gotta get to a bed. There we go. Left leg needs bandaging and slowly getting worse. Movement speed will be negatively affected. Oh, this guy's got the jump on me. Okay, now I can start to heal. No, I need to get away. I need to get to safety. Looting can come later. Hey, remember when I said it would be worth losing the leg protection? Man, did that bite me in the ass. I think what really did me in was the lost defense. Oh, there's a free bed here. I don't have to rent it. I'll use that bed. Yeah, sometimes you'll become incapacitated. Your chance to get unconscious before death is determined by your toughness. The only way to level up toughness is to get your ass kicked like that. Sleeping increases your healing factor. So if any of your limbs go to negative 100, you lose your limb, and you have to find a place to get a robotic limb, just like real life. Yes, sleeping increases your healing factor. That's why it's important to get some sleep. My stomach and my left leg took a serious beating. I'm gonna go ahead and fast forward, since I can't really do anything right now. Help Skyrim and next Elder Scrolls game have better benefits for sleeping? Think Oblivion required you to sleep for upgrades? Yes. Although, with what we saw from Starfield and what Todd Howard likes to do in games, I'm skeptical. It's probably going to be even more dumbed down, Skyrim. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was a system where you didn't even have to walk. Or if there was an auto battle system where you're basically just kind of watching the game most of the time. I'm excited for the game, but I'm also very skeptical because I'm afraid. Especially after Bethesda's response to the criticism from Starfield. But at the same time, numbers talk. Skyrim, Oblivion remastered, they all sold really well or still sell very well. Whereas nobody talks about Starfield anymore. I think Steam had the system where they were showing everyone the best sellers of the year. Skyrim was in platinum. And then Oblivion was also platinum and Morrowind was gold. But then Starfield wasn't even in the top 500. And then Fallout was still like gold and platinum. But then at the same time, those games go on sale all the time, and Starfield didn't have very many sales. I'm skeptical, but I hope it's good. But yes, sorry, to answer your question, yeah, Oblivion required you to sleep in order to level up. And then Skyrim, you just fast forwarded time by sleeping, but you didn't really need to sleep. You could just wait. Alright, I think I'm good. Oh no, the bodies! They're not there anymore. No, the loot! Oh, they're right here. Alright. So I'm gonna take his boots. Oh man, she's really waddling. Pretty sad, actually. I know Starfield was made because of their collaboration with Microsoft. But dude, Elder Scrolls 6 trailer has been released a long time ago, and all I have is the mountain shot. Yeah, me too. All we got is that mountain shot, but god damn it. I need it to be good. I want them to walk back whatever bullcrap they had, and I want them to make a real adventure game again. Horse chopper. Ooh. Spiked club. I need to get out of here. Music started to sound funny, and I don't want to stick around to find out what that means. The critter waddle. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Yeah, I don't know what exactly Microsoft told them to do. I seriously doubt that was the game that Todd Howard really seriously wanted to make for years. Because if it is, that's really sad, Todd. You need to have better dreams. Aim for the stars. All right, now I'm going to go back to fast forwarding. Left leg's in the process of healing. So I should be able to run normally now, right? Yes. Not 100%, but I can run normal now. She still limps. Back to sleep you go. Rest up until you've healed up. At this point, I guess someone from the modding community would take matters to their own hands, just like Sky Oblivion. I mean, back then, someone made fan-made extensions so you can go to the Imperial City. Yes. I remember somebody tried, if I'm not mistaken, somebody tried to remake all of the Elder Scrolls games thus far using Skyrim. Well, the open world one since Morrowind. That was before the Elder Scrolls Online, of course. That's kind of what Bethesda has relied on too much these days. They create a game and just fully expect the community to finish the game for them. Elder Scrolls Online is just World of Warcraft, but better modeling. Yeah. From what I can see. All right, 100%. Yeah, if I'm doing stealth, I may as well just take the boots off. Gameplay is nothing like Elder Scrolls because you have that tab with 10 skills in your HUD. I've never played. I have it because it was free, but I've never actually played it. No, the katana's gone. Somebody bought it. Professional law enforcement weapon designed for non-lethal takedowns. It has a sword catcher guard that gives an advantage when defending. The smaller one-handed version makes a good sidearm and has an advantage in tight indoor situations. Alright. I'll take it. Oh, so the NPCs can buy things for real and you can miss out the items? That's so cool. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, sometimes people will walk in, they'll sell items and buy items. And it makes the world feel a little more organic. Also, sometimes you'll run into like a raider fights where two rival factions will be in the middle of a fight. And you can run away and watch them. And the best thing to do is just to wait out the fight, loot whatever you can from the dead or the unconscious, and then sell it for profits. You could basically be a scavenger if you wanted to. Or you can partake in the conflict. Yeah, it is pretty cool. Ooh. I wonder if any of these guys have swords. Other than the horse splitter. Horse chopper. It's like a saber. Oh, I didn't have to buy it. I have one. There's one right here. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Never mind. All right, cool. I'm a little disappointed that I missed out on that guardless katana, though. Wonder who bought it. It's probably a drifter, or maybe one of the NPCs that are hanging around here. Or maybe it was one of the mercenaries in the bar. Alright, I'm gonna sell this guy shit. Sell his boots. Sell his helmet. Sell his armor. Perfect. Hmm. Hmm. I'm gonna save here. Let's go. That was the save file I made before I decided to pick a fight with a goat. Right, I think I've had enough strength training for now. Wait, no, these people's equipment are infinitely more valuable than any copper I might find. Yeah, I'll hold on to it. Whee! I don't know why they do that. you go. And I'll drop him on the top of the stairs, and I gotta work on my athletics. Aww. Kind of hoping he'd zoom. Show me what you got. Ooh. Pretty penny for that. This has armor penetration. Nasty weapon that causes bleeding in addition to crushing damage. That's too heavy. I can't keep it. Too much weight on my small frame. I can't properly level up my athletics like this. This armor is too heavy for me. As much as it protects. Where all the bodies go? Aw, man. Hey, 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 I'm not done with you yet. Thank you. Yeah, this is lighter. As nice as this armor is, it's way too heavy for me right now. Back to strength training. Actually, now I'm going to level up athletics. I need to level it up bad. Strength doesn't really matter if he can't run away or hurt anybody. Oh, his face is just like that. Sorry, Logan. Better luck next time. Back to the mines. Alright, so now my defense is +2. It's 9. My attack is 9. Because of the sidearm I bought, it might be non-lethal, but it grants me advantage indoors. Alrighty. I just looked at the time. I think it's time for me to go. Wait, hold on. I'll mine a little more. Sandstorm's coming. All right. I think it's time I left. I think it's time I ended the stream. So thank you very, very much for coming. Got to see some conflict. Got to see me get my ass kicked. We are still in the same town, but that's just how it goes. I can't really leave. It's too dangerous out there. Not quite ready to leave town anyway. Maybe I'll hire these guys for a day. See what there is to see outdoors. Then go from there. But yeah. Thank you for coming. Save. Let's go. Yeah, thank you for coming. Friday night stream. This Friday. Or Saturday. Depending on what part of the world you are. I think I'll play more Kenshi. But thank you for stopping by. Please, if you haven't not already, please like and subscribe to the channel. It helps a lot. It really does. And I'll see you next stream. Bye-bye, 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 bye-bye. Have a good one. Get some good food. Have a nice snack. Go bathe. Whatever you gotta do. Alright, bye-bye.